Hello student. Today we are going to discuss some of the important questions of P block element. This is going to be the last section of this chapter and tomorrow you have one test on this chapter. So I hope you all have watched my previous video and based on that videos tomorrow's test will be conducted. So here are some questions. These questions are very important in examination point of view and you will get an idea that how the questions will be asked from this chapter. So the first question is, why does PCl5 fume in moisture? PCl5 fume in moisture because it forms hydrochloric acid and this HCl produces fumes. The reaction is given PCl5 plus H2O will give you POCl3 plus HCl. Next question है, write the name of the allotrope of sulfur which is stable at room temperature. Answer is rhombic sulfur or alpha sulfur. Next question, chlorine water on standing loses its yellow color. Why? You know all that chlorine is yellowish color water, and when it kept as it is, then it is due to changes into HCl and HOCl, it becomes colorless. It converts into HCl plus HOCl and it decolorized. The question number 4, it is also very important. Write the disproportionation reaction of H3PO3. So whenever this reaction occurs, you will be getting H3PO4 plus PH3 where the phosphorus is showing 3 different form of oxidation state. Complete the following equation. F2 plus H2O. When F2 is hydrolyzed, it gives you HF plus O2. Next question. Acidic character increases from HF to HI. These are the hydrides of group 17 and the acidic character depends upon the bond between H and X. And the bond between H and I is weaker because iodide ion has the larger size. That is why the acidic character is higher. So the highest acidic character will be of HI and the lowest will be of HF. Next question. There is a large difference between the melting and the boiling point of oxygen and sulfur. Both belong to group 16 elements. Both are non-metal, but there is a large difference between the melting and the boiling point. What is the reason? Because oxygen is diatomic gas having weak van der Waals forces, whereas sulfur is octatomic solid. Therefore, it has more van der Waals forces of attraction. Hence, sulfur has higher melting and boiling point than oxygen. Nitrogen does not form pentahalides because it do not have d orbital. Draw the structure of following ClF3. This is XX3 type of compound where the chlorine has 7 electron, which is out of 7, 3 is shared with fluorine and 2 pairs are left. So the geometry will be T-shape. XeF4, xenon has 8 electrons and out of 8, 4 electrons are shared with fluorine and 2 lone pairs are left. So the geometry will be square planar. So here is the answer. Next question. Which allotrope of phosphorus is more reactive and why? White phosphorus because it is monomeric and has low bond dissociation enthalpy due to its bond angle that is of 60 degree. How the supersonic jet airplane are responsible for the depletion of ozone layer? Supersonic jet aeroplanes releases NO NO means nitric oxide. And this nitric oxide, when reacts with O3, it forms NO2 plus O2 is releases. That is why the ozone layer gets depleted. Which noble gas is used in filling balloons for meteorological observation? You know very well, helium. Then next question, complete the equation Xef2 plus Pf5. Again one balancing and the completion of the equation is given. So what will be the answer? Here will be Xef plus Pf minus. This equation, this is forming an coordination compound. So you see the pattern of questions. Some questions are based on structure, some questions are based on completion of reaction, and some are reasoning questions. So this pattern will always be followed in P block elements. So you have to keep in mind. So I hope all these questions are clear to you, and you are able to solve all these questions.